Hey, Melanie.
Good morning, Celia. Yes, we're here with Natalie Miller. We also have two awesome EMTs with us this morning, Adam as well as Johnny. So we're going to talk a little bit about grilling safety. But first, Luper's big birthday this week, right? Eighth birthday. Congratulations. Happy birthday to you. That's awesome. So, all right, what do we got going on this morning?
We're going to do some summer veggies roasted because you always have a couple layers of corn and some tomatoes, onions left over you never know what to do with. It's not enough for the whole family, and this is a great dish to make it for the whole family. And you can roast it ahead of time. It's not a labor-intensive thing, and then you can actually take it and freeze it for another dinner later on, but it's still fresh summer stuff.
That's awesome.
So we took corn, and you just cut it off the cob raw.
Okay, raw.
Before you cook it. Okay, raw. And then we took red onions. You can use any kind of onions, fresh parsley. We've used basil, any kind of spices you want. Salt, pepper, dill, olive oil, and actually a little bit of peach balsamic vinegar.
Ooh, peach balsamic. Never had it. Sounds good, though.
People, wonder about it, but it makes it delicious. And when you put it in the oven, you just leave it alone, stir every, half an hour or so, and about an hour and a half, it comes out perfect. And this is what it's going to look like with the tomatoes and stuff in it. And then as it cooks, it caramelizes and everything gets a little sweeter, so your kids will actually like it.
All right.
And then we're going to make some polenta, and the guys are going to grill some shrimp. And tonight we're going to have a big barbecue dinner at Luper's. So fire safety is very important. And not that I need you guys in the kitchen. It's very important to do some fire safety skills, and we're going to make some polenta as we're grilling too.
Okay, perfect.
This is how easy it is. Everyone's afraid to make polenta, but it's starting.
So you had boiling water in there.
Boiling water, you stir in your polenta, stir in a couple spices.
All right.
We use dill and salt. Same things that you're going to put in your veggies if you want.
Okay, perfect.
And a little bit of fresh garlic.
Yeah, I can smell that.
And it's done in a couple of minutes as you keep going.
Looks wonderful.
All right, that does. So then we've got some shrimp on the Barbie over here.
Just some simple shrimp skewers, something very easy, butterfly. Skewer through them, and garlic butter sauce with some salt and pepper.
All right, and there's some big fire safety tips that you guys want us all to be aware of. I myself am not quite the griller, so I need these. Otherwise, I need a fire extinguisher.
Well, the first thing is make sure that your grill is operational and it's not deteriorated because you're dealing with propane and open flame. But the one thing we don't think about is the type of sauces that we're using for grilling, especially if you have an oil base. I've seen some people that use their Pam spray and they spray it on when the grill is in operation, and then it flares up. So
not a good idea.
You can get some severe burns. So if you do, summons your local paramedics, get us there, we'll check you out, make sure you're okay. And then if you have to, transfer to the hospital.
All right, and I know you said another big thing too was butter.
Yes.
Butter on the grill.
Yes.
I don't know this stuff, so what is it?
Well, it's the same thing. Butter is oil-based, so of course, if you splash it on with a brush, it's going to flare up. So make sure you either baste it first or afterwards.
Okay, perfect.
And be very careful when you put it on there and take it off. A lot of people, as they're putting it on there, it will flare up and burn your arms. It's just, it's a fun thing to do, and guys are grilling and stuff, but it's something you really have to pay attention to. And if you do get burned, do not rub butter on it. That's not wise.
Absolutely not.
That's probably the worst thing you can do for it,
Yes, that is the worst thing you can do.
You're cooking.
All right, it looks like our polenta is done over here. That's it.
That's it. And so we put it in our dish, and then we put some of our roasted vegetables on top, and we put a couple of skewers of shrimp, and you can serve a big family style bowl and bring it out, and dinner's done.
All right, voila. Great tips, great food.